Now, D, you throw in a show at the Met, Nair Albright versus Chris Goldberg,
Right.
August 24th,
Right.
bringing Big Fox and back to Philly.
Right.
But a month before that, Jaron Ennis comes home,
Yeah.
July 13th.
Yeah.
Cody Crowley. How you feeling about that fight?
I mean, I look at Ennis as a guy that can adapt to any style. So I don't think that from a compelling fight standpoint, I think, you know, guys that are tough that can move a little bit and come forward are compelling fights for anybody. You know, I think so. Crowley I'm not disrespecting him in no way, but I'm just confident that Boots can adapt to any style and deal with it. So I'm interested in seeing it because, you know, as he rises in competition, he gets to expose more of the things he knows how to do. So, you know, he's one of the fighters that I like watching right now is Jaron Ennis, for sure.
Now, this is his first title defense, and they make it at home.
Right.
Is there any added pressure for him to perform?
I think once you got the title, I think that's where the pressure gonna come from anyway. But he's not a guy that like some fighters get thrown into that stratosphere because they win, but they were really a deep underdog that won against a guy that they weren't supposed to beat, so they got thrusted into a different, you know, level. He's not one of those guys. He's one of those guys that people have been playing keep away at the top with. So I think he's been ready for this moment or for this level of pressure for a while now because he's matured himself up to a point where he is. And then certain things you do. I remember Andre Ward was talking about it. He's like, I'm good, but I haven't had that Bernard moment where I'm throwing bolos or that Sugar Ray Leonard moment where, you know, he playing around with guys. He said, I haven't had that moment where I reach that zen in a fight where I can do things like that. And when you watch a Boots or when you look at a Boots and see that, you know, he's doing Matrix type stuff in the ring right in front of guys that supposedly are killers, you know what I mean, and making it look easy when it definitely not, you know what I mean. That's a level that I'm interested in seeing, like, perfected, man. So, yeah, I think that's where he's at. He's one of those types of guys that can go on cruise control on your ass, you know what I mean?
That slow motion shit is going to be something that is looked at like 20 years. You remember when Ray Leonard hit the bolo punch on Duran?
Yeah.
That's going to be one of them moments that it's going to define, like, the next era of boxing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Don't do this at home. You know, people used to try.
Yeah.
I think those type. That's a good segue actually, because he's one of those type of guys that breaks the system, like a disruptor. Because when you look at Sugar Ray, you know, changed, like Ali kind of changed everybody's style back in his time. You know, Sugar Ray Leonard did during his time. Tyson as well. Tyson kind of perfected that Floyd Patterson crouching style. You know what I mean, and kind of perfected that during his era. But Roy Jones. Everybody started fighting with their hands down, trying to be super athletic. You know, when Roy Jones came on the scene, everybody wanted to be him. And then it was Floyd with the shoulder roll. Everybody wanted to be him. I think people are going to try to emulate a lot of the things that Boots Ennis does in the ring. And, you know, at your own expense, you know what I mean? At your own risk, so to speak. Don't try that at home.
What's your expectations for July 13th? What's the outcome?
I think Boots is going to stop him. Dude was talking slick at the press conference, talking about the amount of people that he had there and all that. One thing I know is, you know, Philly period, but Boots as well. I know they prideful over there. Like they don't really talk a lot of trash, but they prideful. So giving him any added motivation is, for me, I don't think he's gonna go in there over anxious. I just think he's gonna go in there ready to hurt rather than win. He's trying to hurt you. So, I mean, I've never seen him try to hurt something that he didn't. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be more of the same.